Good morning, guys. It's time for a morning walk again edition. Last time I did this, I was walking through rural New York, and now I am in quite urban New York City, New York, walking by one of my favorite parks, which is located next to one of my favorite grocery stores, Italy. If you like incredibly expensive things that you can only buy once every now and then, like a tiny jar of jam for $11, then that's the store for you. And sometimes, frankly, when I used to live in New York, I would totally not get 2 cups of coffee and buy a tiny jar of jam instead. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know some thoughts going on in my head. It's really cool and strange to be back in New York right now. Last time I was here for a couple days shooting kitchens, it was 2 years ago, I guess. And it's so funny because that version of me was so different from this version of me, but also very, very much the same. Which leads me to my overarching point of this video. This morning I woke up and I was not feeling super great. Not only because I shot my dark kitchen last night, but also just because, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you wake up and you don't feel like 100% the best version of the person you want to be. And I thought that's funny that I've come so far and I've found myself so much in this life, but I still sometimes wake up and feel sad. And as a perfectionist, believe it or not, I'm like, you can't ever wake up and feel sad, Hannah. You always have to be happy. Anyway, I want to let you guys know that sometimes I have a hard time breaking out of that funk too, despite seeing reasons around me that should lead me to believe that I have everything I want and need, and those reasons are true. So I want to talk to you guys about one of my methods. As you know, taking walks, I'm a huge advocate of that. In fact, if you saw in yesterday's Hello Harto video, the tiny dinosaur at the end describes healthy diet and exercise as an excellent way to combat depression. So this is me doing the exercise portion, which is taking a walk, and looking at other people's lives and getting out of my head a little bit. But sometimes that's not enough. And so for me, I also like to listen to audiobooks. And I use Audible because basically every time I search for something, they have it. So I don't know if me and Audible and their hundreds of thousands of titles have the same taste, but that's great. Maybe we should go get a drink sometime. Or maybe not a drink. Maybe just a cup of tea and listen to a book together. Wouldn't that be a romantic date, guys? Laying on the grass, looking at the sky, and listening to a book together. Ooh, I like that. The book I was listening to today, as I said, because I was feeling a little crisis-y this morning, is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's a phenomenal book. I've included a list of my favorite links in the description, or my favorite quotes in the description. And if you go follow this link, you'll be able to get a free copy of The Alchemist, because this is the kind of life I have now, where I can be like, you know what book I think everyone should be able to have a free audiobook copy of? Is The Alchemist. Can Audible do that? Will they do that for me? And they were like, yeah. So anyway, the reason I like to listen to The Alchemist when I feel like this is that there's a lot of good gems, a lot of words of wisdom, and it also reminds me that everybody feels this way sometimes. No matter who you are, no matter what you have, I think it's a part of the way our minds must work to seek to continue to change and create and become better, Though on the other side of that, The Alchemist also talks a lot about love and about loving because you are loved and having love in you as a source of what is this? What is this? Is this art? Is this art? Question mark? Are you art? That's the question I ask myself every day. Are you art? Oh, that's kind of a cool shot, right? Oh, look at these tiny golden mountains. So distracting. Sorry about that, guys. I know there's a point to this video, and that point is this. Can I touch it? Is that bad? Can I not touch the art? Art. I touched it. It looks like brains / ropes covered in yellow paint put in a stack together. There must be some higher meaning there. I'll search for it later. Or within. That is art. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about The Alchemist. Oh, yeah. So you guys should go get the book. I guess what I really want to say is, don't be a perfectionist about these things. Sometimes on certain days you feel a little blue and you know that there are lots of reasons to feel happy, but you just can't muster it up. So my advice to you Guys, take a walk, go listen to a good book. Just try and get out of your own head for just a little bit, and then maybe when you return to it, you'll find it a better space than you left it. Anyway, that's my morning this morning. I am going to go continue to walk and continue to listen to this book, and probably just go home and post this video. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday. I will see you on Thursday. And I like these morning walks. If you like them too, let me know, and maybe I'll do one more often, because I take a walk every single day. Maybe I'll just start bringing you guys along. Okay. Love you much. Mwah.